Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite girl here, IAMJESSFECHI, and I welcome you to today's video. So today's video is a story time. I'm going to be telling you guys two short stories of how I was almost scammed. Cheap scam, in fact. So without no further delay, let's get right into the video. Welcome back, besties. If this is your first time of ever seeing this pretty face, hi, my name is IAMJESSFECHI and I welcome you to my channel. Please join this beautiful family by clicking on the subscribe button and also turn on your notification bell so that you will be notified once any new video comes up from me. And give this video a thumbs up, share with your friends and family. It will mean so much to me. And to my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for your constant love and support. I don't take it for granted. The first story goes like this. I met a guy online, and then we started talking. We usually chat and also do video calls online for a while. I think we did that for like 2 3 weeks. And then all of a sudden, he came up with this talk of he wants me to talk to his mom because he wants me to definitely he wants to marry me. I'm like, okay. He wants me to talk to his mom. His mom has been very angry with him. Like whenever he calls, she does not pick his calls. Simply because that was the excuse he gave me. That simply because he's not yet married. He hasn't seen the woman to get married to. So that he will give me his mom's number to call him, to call her, I mean, and then talk to her, plead with her that the son's fiancée, that the woman he wants to marry right now, so that she will no longer be angry with him, and then she'll be taking his calls. And I looked at it. At first I said, okay. I sent her number. Then he sent her number. And that day, after we finished talking, I got busy with something else. I was doing something else I totally forgot. But when I came online, I have seen so many messages from him because I had to switch off my data to concentrate on what I was doing. So when I came back online, I saw so many both calls and messages on my WhatsApp line. Him say, have you talked to her? Have you talked to my mom? And that was all the messages I was just saying. Have you been able to talk to her? What did she say? And then I looked, I'm like, at first I was like, no, I haven't talked to her, but I'll do that. He said, I should please that for over a year now. His mom does not pick his call any longer. He does not talk to him any longer. And from all, he was making me to believe that he's not based in Nigeria. I said, all right, no problem. I'll call her. Probably I'll call her tomorrow because today has already ended. It's like the time we talked when I replied this message was like past 9 p.m. So I said I was going to reply his message, call his mom the next day. So the next morning when I woke up and by 8, I on my data. I had already started seeing messages from him for like from like 6 a.m. If I have called his mom, if I have called his mom. And I now got after I finished talking to him that night and then I off the phone. I was like, my spirit just started telling me, nah, don't call his mom. Why would a mom not want to talk to her son simply because he's not yet married? Like, I don't understand it. And then the next morning when I saw his messages, I replied, I was like, good morning. I have not called your mom. I'll call her later. But I was already getting irritated with it. Constant, have you called my mom? Have you been able to talk to her? Blah, 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 and all that. Even during that, the next day, but I think by 12 noon, I was just like, okay, let me call. What's the worst that can happen? Immediately I took my phone to make the call. I just heard a voice say, don't call. So I was like, no, I'm not calling. He disturbed me throughout that day. I said I was going to call her. I've been very busy. The next day, the same thing. I'm going to call her. I've been very busy. I think the first day, I said, okay, now let's discuss. Why would your mother not want to pick your call simply because you're not yet married? He was like, you know how mothers can be now. She has been telling me to get married since again, but I've not seen the woman that I love to get married to. Except now that I've seen you, that's why I'm begging you to call her for me so that so that you can talk to her for me and tell her that you're my wife to be, so that her mind will be calm. And then I said, I should talk to your mom. He even said I should help him and beg his mom very well. And I'm like, I have never seen a mother that will stop talking to her son simply because he's not yet married. Who does that? How does that happen? He even said that when he uses another number to call her, if she picks and he's trying to explain and explain things to her, she will just cut off the phone. She will not talk to him. And I'm like, your mother will not listen to you, will not want to have anything to do with you. No matter how much you've tried talking to her based on what you're telling me. And then I, a total stranger, will be the one that will now talk to her and she will listen. If the son that she carried in her womb for 9 months I gave birth to, she won't listen to that one. Then me, a total stranger, simply because I'm the wife to be, as you said, it's not me that she will listen to. He said yes, because that's the main reason. That's her bone of contention that she wants me to get married. I said, then send her a message. Mom, I've seen a woman that I want to get married to now. Can we talk about it? So that probably you guys can meet, because he said his mom is in, I think he said his mom is in Lagos here or something. I think I can't really remember. He said no, that he does not want to send her a message. I started laughing. I started laughing. I said, you don't want to send her a message. Is it that she cannot read and write? He said she can read and write. I said, so why don't you want to send her a message? You want me to call her? Ogadu, look for another tactic. Look for another tactic. This one is not working. Immediately I said that, he cut off the phone and he blocked me on WhatsApp. And how was I able to catch that scope? Because a friend of mine fell victim for such. I want to introduce you to my mother. And then when she, this same pattern, like, okay, help me and talk to my mother, she's angry, blah, 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 blah. And then she called the woman, whichever woman, if it's young or old, she didn't know, but she just called the woman. From there, the woman started asking her for money. Then the one that now broke the camel's, the one that now made her lose very big money was the one that the woman called one day, say her son was, that she's critically ill in the hospital. And it was even somebody else that called with the phone again, not even the woman, that the woman is. And the lady was not like, call your son. Now she say he had been trying his number for days, but the number is not going through. This, that. As the lady has since say, the lady was like, okay, since I'm the wife to be, somebody that you met online that you have not met physically for once, she now sent, I think she sent 150,000. And immediately she sent that money, the number started stop going, both the so-called mother's own and her son's own. And that was when she realized she has been scammed. So immediately he came, where I even caught the scope was like, I don't want to send her any message, blah blah blah. Immediately my mind just flashed back to that of my friend zone. That was when I now said, Oga, look for another tactic. This one is not working at all. Look for another tactic. This one, jail, they happen, no work. And immediately he just cut off the phone. And I'm like, how can you people be like this? You still want to scam your fellow Nigerians. You are not even supposed to scam anybody. All these hours that you will sit down and cook up ways to scam people, can't you? You will brainstorm. You will brainstorm, you will sit down, you will strategize on different things to say, different lies to say to people that will make you be able to defraud them. Can't you use that to think of how to better your life in a very legal way? Can't you? That you have to defraud people to make it, be it Nigerian like you or foreign. It's terrible, honestly. It's terrible. And a lot of people, both male and female, have fallen victim to it. Is it the one that the so-called banks will say they are calling you? Your ATM card is this is doing this. That one, I always even say that those ones. I think they work with the people that work in the bank, because how would you know the banks that I bank with? For you to come here and say, "Don't you have a bank account with this person, with this bank? You're having issues with your account. Tell me." The first thing that won't even happen. I say, send you what? Excuse you? Send you what exactly? I don't need to send you anything for you to work on my account. After when I go to customer care and I have issues with my account, they don't tell me to give them my PIN before they can work on my account, or give them the last digit on my ATM card. They don't tell me that. They just work on it. So you can't even tell me that. The other story is similar to this one in a way, in the sense that that one, I met that one too online. That's why you are seeing this. Not like I have not met nice people that will become great friends online, but because of these two stories that has happened, I've kind of been skeptical about meeting people online. This second one, I think, started chatting me on Instagram, and then we started talking. From all indications of what he was showing me, he's not in Nigeria. So we've been chatting, talking, and doing video calls as well, and all that. And then one day, someone called on my phone. We've been having beautiful conversations, gisting. To me, oh, I was having beautiful conversations. To me, I was having beautiful conversations. So, but to that person, the person was just trying to make me feel at home with him so that he can scam me very well. But it does not know that you cannot scam the scammer, though I'm not a scammer. So back to my story. We've been talking for a while. Then one day I got a strange call from another number, and then the person was like, I'm Dr. So so so. We have a patient in our hospital here that would like to talk to you. Mention his name. I'm like, patient, because actually I have tried calling him for 3 days consecutively and his number was not going through. So they now put him on the phone. It was not like he's been in the hospital, he had an accident, he's been in the hospital that and he's having issues with his bank. He's having issues with his bank. And then because of that, he can't be able to take money from his account to settle his hospital bills. And they've been going to do a lot of tests and a whole lot of things, though he's getting better right now and he needs to leave to the hospital so that he will go and sort out the issues that he has with his bank. I was not like, okay, thank God that you're better. And I said, can I do him a favor? I just said in my mind, like, can I hear it? I said, okay, let me hear it. He said, if I can please borrow him 200,000 naira, and I should send it to his Nigerian account. And I'm like, God of mercy. Me, when I get 200 naira from my account then, 200,000 naira. I said, don't you have friends that you can ask for money to settle your hospital bills? That was the first thing I asked him. He now said he has been trying to reach two of his friends, but their lines are not going. He does not know why. As a line not going, you're in a foreign country, line not going. I said, okay, what about your family member in Nigeria? Can't you call them to ask them for money? He was like, no, he does not want to disturb them because if they hear that he had an accident, his aged mom, it will almost kill her, blah 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 blah. So he cannot ask his family in Nigeria to send him anything. That I should please just send him 200,000 naira. Me, I made this decision. I made this decision on my own, even before this issue came up. That I can't spend on a man that has not spent on me. You are supposed to do it first, and I reciprocate. And I have never asked him for money for one day. Neither has he sent me money for one day, not even 500 naira. So the question of helping him out was out of it. Was out of it because I was not even going to do it. Nah, I have not even met you. And aside meeting you, I am to reciprocate it. What you do, I am to reciprocate it. I'm not the one to start such. And then I now told him, but I didn't want to tell him that. I told him, okay, I'll call you back. I just dropped the phone. And then I sat down. And one thing I love about myself is if my mind, if something is not genuine, my mind will just be telling me, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And then I will not. Or my mind, I'll be having double mind. Should I not? Should I not? And that was the situation I was in then. I was doing me, should I not? Should I not? And to now settle everything, I said, what am I going to do to jar up a boy in sin? Like cut every lie because I'm seeing this, since my mind is doing me like this. I see this is not genuine. I called him back. I said, can you tell the doctor that I want to call him on WhatsApp so I can see you in the hospital? He was not like, I don't know. I don't know if that will be possible. I don't know if that will be. I said, I want to see you in the hospital to see how you're doing. He said, okay. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I'll call you back. And that was the end of it. I didn't get a call back. Even when I tried calling back, nobody picked. I tried calling back 3 times, nobody picked. Only for me to message him the next day on his own line or the third day, and I realized that he has blocked me. I busted out laughing. I'm like, you people don't even know who you are dealing with, though. Me? Hmm. Now, except na cash, except the cash I want to give you freely. That's when I will just buy into your lies and I'll send it. If not, this my brain runs anti-clockwise. Like it's always thinking. It's always thinking. It's always working. Never rests. You want to guide me, want to scam me. Try next door. You see this one? Bad market. Try next door. And that was how I escaped from those two scenarios of being scammed of money. And I wonder what is wrong with a lot of our men. And to think these people are mature people, they are not even young boys of 20 something, they are 30 something. What is going on? Can't you make money the legit way? Must you have to scam people of their hard earned money to make money for yourself? If everybody in Nigeria turns to scammer, everybody going to be scamming? Who are we all going to be scamming? And it's so rampant these days. So rampant these days, like, hey, so much that you get irritated when you hear it. Even links, there are some links you are not to click. You don't click links anyhow again in Nigeria. You can't just see any link now and click. You have to be very careful, or you will click the one that will make them swipe all the whole money that you have in your account. It's becoming disgusting. It's becoming terribly annoying, and is portraying Nigerians to other countries in a very bad light. And these days, it's so worse that parents are proud that their children are scammers, Yahoo boys, scammers. They even use them in songs. They praise them. Most of the Nigerian musicians praise them in songs, in their songs. It's not a thing of joy to scam people. It's not a thing to be proud of, to be a scammer, to be a Yahoo boy. You even stupidly hear some ladies that they can't date anybody that is not a Yahoo boy. What's going on? Is that how rotten we have become? Like, when I hear such things, when I see such things, I get disgusted. And I look at parents that support their children in such nonsense. And I look at them and I pity them because they failed as a parent. We say the government are doing theirs. And then you people, you are worsening the whole thing. Still trying to collect the little that each and everyone worked out for themselves. Why don't you be calling the politicians that are stealing our monies to scam them? It is we that are barely survived, that are managing ourselves, that you still want to take the little one we have for ourselves. So that is all I have for you guys in today's video. Please leave your comments in the comment section below if you have ever been scammed, or if any scammer have ever tried to scam you, either through any of these stories I just mentioned to you guys, or in any other way someone has tried to scam you or you have been scammed. Leave them in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did shooting this video for you guys. And if you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not yet, bestie, and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever a new video comes up from me. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now, bestie.